Okay, I could be a bit direct here, but I'm finding a lot of the comments from some of my posts very frustrating. I don't think people are intelligent enough to understand what I'm talking about much of the time. And instead of asking a question because they've not understood something, they throw some abuse in there or something verbally inaccurate. And I'm thinking, I've no idea what you're referring to. There are an element of people in the world that are refusing to see what is going on, even though they claim to be awake, and they're not. I think the awake not awake is far more common than I would like to think or feel. That is a great concern to me because they are not really awake at all, which is why I call them the awake not awake. They're awake to certain things, and like I said, they're very good at their research sometimes, but they're missing a vital element. They don't have the heartfelt truth. I feel I need to keep saying this because this is the greatest concern to me. It's not the fact that we haven't reached the point of the grand awakening yet. That will come in its own time. And as I said in my second video of those two videos that most people are referring to now, it could be divine timing and there's nothing we can do about it. I was never what you call a spiritual person, and I'm still not. I'm very logical, I'm very scientific. However, I have learned that a lot of that is relevant and accurate. I know that because when I have my prophecies and various other psychic information, it agrees with that. It happens too often, it's too much of a coincidence. So that is a vital part of what's going on. Even though I don't see myself as a spiritual person, I probably never will. It doesn't sit with me easily, probably because the word spiritual says to me religion, and I'm 100% not religious. I can see through that as clear as day. I mean, if you're truly awake, the one thing you should be able to see is that religion is mind control. If you can't see that, you are not fully awake. Just research that. Trouble is, a lot of religious people, they don't research the origins of what they believe in. And there is so much information out there, archaeological information, for example. It's all out there. It doesn't get shown very often because I think they're concerned they might upset people because there are so many religious people in the world. But this stuff is there. I've always felt, ever since I was a kid, that religion was control. And my father used to say, when I used to ask my father about this kind of thing, and he would say, when he was a kid, they would put the fear of God in you, even in school, never mind in church, because everyone went to church years ago, but he said they would put the fear of God in you. Why should you want the fear of God in you? It's control. Human nature is not killing people. So why do you need to put the fear of God in people? I can never understand that. Anyway, that's a long story. I can't go into that now. Religion is too big, isn't it, as we know. But I think, personally, from my own experiences, and I want to emphasise again, I didn't come into this easy. I was just an ordinary kid. I went through life minding my own business. I didn't really have a great deal of opinions about things. I just wanted to buy music, go to concerts, mind my own business, and that was me. But there was a part of me that never died. I always was aware of things. I always wanted humanity to be better. I always knew that everybody could be better. And even though I went through school very badly, I knew we all could do a lot better than that. There was something within me, a spark within me that never died. Even though I had a difficult upbringing, mentally and physically, not as a family. My family were fine, but there are elements of me that weren't right because of this stillbirth I had. And it took me a lot of years to figure that out. And that came from meeting various spiritual people and psychics, not from my own choosing. This is the strange thing. The path that I've walked was kind of laid before me with a hint of, I think you should go and see this person, or I think you should do that. Intuitively, something said to me, yes, I think I should, so I followed it. It really concerns me, the connection that people have lost. And religion has taken a part of that connection away. It really has. It's taken people down the wrong path. When life is supposed to be so easy, You're not supposed to follow some god or follow some, I don't know, icon of some. It's ridiculous. We're all supposed to be free thinkers, flowing through life as easy as possible. Anyway, going back to the awake, not awake, they're still doing the same dirty habits they had before. They've not learned anything. This is what concerns me. There's no point being awake if you've not learned anything, the truth of you. If you're still doing your same dirty habits, you're never going to have the mind capacity to understand, because you're in a drunken haze half the time. Your biology is screwed up for a start. You've got screwed up biology, it's going to affect your state of mind. If your state of mind's affected, you can't see the truth. And if you can't see the truth in the normal reality, you certainly can't feel the heartfelt truth, which is the truth of all things. If you want an answer, get connected to that. What is that connected to? I don't really know. I don't believe in a religion. I think we're just connected to the grand all is, whatever that is. It's not religious, it's just there. It's just an existence. It keeps everything in balance. It can keep everybody happy. It can make you a lot of money. It's just the magic of the universe. What you think and believe absolutely will happen to you, good or bad. It works both ways. This is why a lot of people can't accept the law of attraction, because their life is an absolute hellhole. Well, guess what? Well, you did it. What you think and feel about will happen. All you have to do is flip that over and things start to improve. But people can't accept that. They can't accept that they're doing bad things to themselves. They can't accept that a government or an organisation would create something to control you, even though it's been a part of your life for the whole of your life. Well, I've been this all my life. My parents got me involved in this. Yes, exactly. And your parents were taken down the dirty road as well. We have to get past this part of humanity where we are against each other. That's not helping anything. The thing is, the bad guys have left a lot of stains on us. And some people can see through it and some people can't. That is the true awakening in the situation we are in now. Waking up to the things that they've done to us that you believe could possibly be affected because they're untouchable, they're godly. No, they created them as well. This is how deep this deception goes. And this is the thing that's really going to slap people around the face when they realise that something they've believed in all their life because their parents told them to believe in it was a scam. And this whole conversation has come from remarks that I've seen. I think, what? You think what? I'm even having people saying things to me that I've suggested something. I think, no, you're not listening. You're listening to discover within what I've said what you want to believe. This is how screwed up humanity are. They look for problems instead of solutions. And they don't listen long enough to think, hang on a second, what's this person trying to say? Oh yeah, I get it now. I've been an idiot. This is where we are. You know, in the grand scheme of things, the bad guys screwed everybody up so badly, they didn't know whether they were coming or going. They didn't know whether they're upside down or the right way up. This is how deep this deception goes. And so many people are bought into it. When they see a truth, they can't see it because they're not connected to this. All I wish for humanity is to get reconnected, because when you get reconnected to the truth of you, you get connected to the truth of all things, or at least you get a feeling for it. And then you say to yourself, oh, I get it now. That's all I ask of people. Just get it now. Get reconnected to whatever it is. If you want to call it religion, fine. I'm not religious. I just think it's there because it's there and it's always been there. That's the way I accept it. I don't put a label on it. It's there because it's there. And you can enjoy it or you can screw it up. Life is that easy. I've learnt that. I've learnt how life works. I live it very well. I know what I can do and I know I will do it. And that's all I wish for everybody else. And the only way we can do that is to have a harmonious humanity. That's what I want for the world. I don't want people fighting and arguing, being bitchy online. It's not necessary. It's going to destroy your connection. My advice is, get yourself reconnected.